So, I've asked him to go up to the petrol station 2/3 of a mile away. This is a kind of courtesy test. We've done that realistic 1001 for the customer, and we've glued the aerial into position because the printed circuit board is broken and snapped as it's been dropped over. It's an immaculate set, so it seems daft to throw it away. It works on all the external sockets, but the telescopic arrow was smashed off the board, but intact. So it's a glue gun job, and we've been very liberal with that. And someone's going to look in that in the future and say, what a bodge. But anyway, it's going to be alright, I'm sure. I wasn't satisfied with the test we did the other day, only because I hadn't got anything to compare it with. So this time I've sent him out with our realistic 1001, a rather shabby one we've got, but nevertheless works very well. He's got the body cam with him, in the dark, and so here we are on channel 30. That's so we can do the two little Harvard 020 handhelds as well, which we will test at this point. Tango 21, Mr. Chippie, I'm now ready to do a test with you.
Yep, roger that. I'll set the camera going. I'll call you shortly.
10-4. So you should start on the two realistic 1001s, and I'm hoping they're a similar signal strength. The one of ours with the all intact but shabby.
Tango 21, Mr. Chippie, receiving.
Roger, receiving you at S9, that's loud and clear. And if you'd like to change it over to the other realistic, over.
Yeah, Roger, this is your set, by the way.
Thank you, that's my set, wonderful.
Roger that.
I'm glad he's done that, then we can show the other one more readily.
Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie, receiving.
Yes, receiving you loud and clear, over.
Roger that, this is the customer's set.
It's exactly the same S reading, so that's fantastic. Now, if you'd like to go over to the Harvard 020s, and I recommend we start with the intact aerial one, over.
Tango 21, Mr. Chippie, receiving.
Roger, receiving you at S9, that's loud and clear. And if you'd like to change it over to the other realistic, over.
Yeah, Roger, this is your set, by the way.
Thank you, that's my set, wonderful.
Roger that. Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie, receiving.
Yes, receiving you loud and clear, over.
Roger that, this is the customer's set.
It's exactly the same S reading, so that's fantastic. Now, if you'd like to go over to the Harvard 020s, and I recommend we start with the intact aerial one, over.
Yep, roger that, will do. Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie, receiving.
Right, you have to talk really close into that, into its speaker, over.
Yep, are you receiving?
Yeah, sounds pretty dreadful, over.
Roger that, well, that's the intact aerial one.
Okay, now if you press call tone, and that is pressing the transmit button and the battery test button in the middle, over.
Yeah, roger that. There's no lights on here, so I can't see the battery test button.
Oh dear, right, okay, well that sounds pretty dreadful to be honest, but there we are. Roger, thank you for that.
Yeah, I saw it as a car came past. Right, I'll test the other one.
Roger, listening loud for the other one.
Right, you have to talk really close into that, into its speaker, over. Yeah, sounds pretty dreadful, over. Okay, now if you press call tone, and that is pressing the transmit button and the battery test button in the middle, over. Oh dear, right, okay, well that sounds pretty dreadful to be honest, but there we are. Roger, thank you for that. Roger, listening out for the other one.
Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie receiving.
Right, that sounds like you're on the other one. Again, talk loudly into the speaker, please.
Yep, Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie. Is that okay?
Yeah, Roger, it sounds actually better than the other one slightly. And if you'd like to do the same with the battery test to give it the call tone over. You were very quick on that, just do it again. Yeah, right, okay. Okay, so you can move on to the next position over.
The receive audio on this one's not great. It sounds a little bit distorted. I get no squelch noise off it either.
No, I can't tell what you're saying. You'll need to speak really closely into that, please.
Yeah, I say the receive audio on this is not very clear. It's quite distorted and there's no squelch noise on it.
Okay, Roger, we can look at that further then. I wondered what... This is the one which has had the audio IC replaced, but you don't know what else has happened, because I think it's been overvolted.
Yeah, okay. Definitely doesn't sound as good as the other one. Anyway, I'll move up to the top of the hill.
Okay, top off.
This is the one with the broken antenna coming up next. We've put a phosphor bronze rod in it, so it's electrically the right length for our test. Right, that sounds like you're on the other one. Again, talk loudly into the speaker, please. Yeah, Roger, it sounds actually better than the other one slightly. And if you'd like to do the same with the battery test to give it the call tone over. You were very quick on that, just do it again. Yeah, right, okay. Okay, so if you move up to the next position, over. Now, I can't tell what you're saying. You'll need to speak really closely into that, please.
Yeah, I'm saying the audio on this is not very clear. It's quite distorted. No squelch noise on it.
Okay, Roger, we can look at that further then. I wondered what... This is the one which has had the audio IC replaced, but you don't know what else has happened, because I think it's been overvolted. Okay, 10-4. Well, both those Harvard 020 sounded absolutely dreadful.
There we go, 21 Mr. Chippie in position at the top of the hill.
Roger, got you at the top of the hill.
Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie receiving.
Yes, loud and clear. And is that on my set?
Yeah, Roger, this is on your set.
10-4, if you go over to the other one, that's great, over.
Roger, we'll do.
Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie receiving.
Yes, loud and clear, and is that on my set?
Yeah, Roger, this is on your set.
10-4, if you go with the other one, that's great, over.
Roger, will do.
Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie. May we receive?
Yeah, loud and clear, that's great as well. Are you not receiving me, Chippie, over? I'm not hearing any audio on you now.
Oh dear.
Now I am hearing audio. I wonder if the PTT switch is a bit dirty. Yeah, just go again.
Can you hear me?
I can, loud and clear.
Roger, I think if you press the PTT lightly, it seems to work. Are you receiving that, over?
Yeah, Roger, I'll get some switch cleaner on it.
Yeah, roger that. Is that the conclusion of the test, over?
Roger, that's fine. We don't need to do the others because they're rubbish.
Yep, roger that. I'll say 10-10. Catch you later.
Okay, 10-10.
Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie. Are you receiving?
Yeah, loud and clear, that's great as well.
Roger that. Well, this is a customer's set, so is that the conclusion?
Are you not receiving me, Chippie, over?
Yeah, Roger, receiving you loud and clear.
I'm not hearing any audio on you now.
Oh dear.
Now I am hearing audio. I wonder if the PTT switch is a bit dirty.
Right, can you hear me?
Yeah, just go again.
Can you hear me?
I can, loud and clear.
Roger, I think if you press the PTT lightly, it seems to work. Are you receiving that, over?
Yeah, Roger, I'll get some switch cleaner on it.
Yeah, Roger that. Is that the conclusion of the test, over?
Roger, that's fine. We don't need to do the others because they're rubbish.
Yep, Roger that. I'll say 10-10. Catch you later.
Okay, 10-10.
Yeah, right, well, what do you do with those Harvard 020s? I've spent 90 minutes each on them with the service manual, they're doing the power, gone through everything. Do I change every capacitor in them? What value do they have to the customer? This is the problem. So I've only got one 45-minute session per day, Monday to Friday, to spend on CB radio because of the volume of organ work that we're doing at present. So those have taken 4 days. So how many weeks do I have to spend on them at 40? You know, this is the difficulty, isn't it? So we'll have to have a very quick look. See whether it's a battery issue that we can't source enough current from an alkaline battery. I will just check that out. We'll check them back on the bench. But he was receiving on both and he was transmitting on them both, but they're absolutely dreadful. Well, I think they are anyway. So there we go. So that is our little kind of test. So I'm pleased that we can we'll just put a bit of switch clean on that PTT switch on the customer's Realistic 1001. And that can go back, and I'll evaluate those Harvard 020s as to whether we're going to go any further with them or what. But it seems, you know, they were only $24.99 each at the time, and they're only semi-toys, aren't they? This is the difficulty. So thank you for watching. This is reality in life, and and there we are with the Harrier CBHQ just to do that little test.